part three of efficiency in the workplace, part three of You Know Nothing. This one goes out to the old timers. Yeah, the old timers. See, even the old timers are not always up to, well, they're not always up to speed, up to date with what they're doing, with what's going on. See, some of them will just rest on their laurels, and that's not a good way of doing business. You have got to be innovating, you have got to be changing, and especially those old timers, because if you're not up ahead of it, ahead of the curve, ahead of the knowledge base, ahead of what's coming down the line for your organization, your field, your craft, you're going to get left behind. And yes, it is that simple. You will get left behind. So it's your job to stay ahead of it. So continue remembering, even though you might be there 20, 30 years, you still know nothing, because there's always new things coming down the line. And the sooner you accept that, the better you're going to be. See, dedicate the time and resources to get yourself up to date. And leaders, give them the time and the resources, especially those old timers. They know better, but they also need the time to do it. So don't just say, oh, well, you need to learn how to do this. Well, give them the time and the resources and the tools to do it. See, there will be resistance. There will be resistance, especially from the old timers. They'll say, well, I don't need to know that. I've been doing it for 30 years. Why do I have to learn how to do my accounting? Why do I have to learn how to do this new equipment? It's the same as the old equipment. It's just a different cover. Things change, times change. So as leaders, you must work with them to understand that change is coming, and change is here to stay, and change is going to happen again. I guarantee it. Just ask them to think about the last time there was change, and the time before that, and the time before that. Folks, I was with an organization for many years, and it got to the point like clockwork. Oh, give him 19 months, he'll be gone. Give him 19 months, and sure enough, almost to the date, 19 months, and people were gone, because that's just how it took them to assimilate, figure out what was going on, and then they were out of there. And unfortunately, well, it's still going on. So leaders, old timers, work together. You're not out of the woods. So keep innovating, keep learning, and remember, even though you might have been with the organization 15, 20, 30 years, you still know nothing. I know nothing. And I've been around. What about you?